hot air out here. This is Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. I'm going to start by giving all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of GMS for teaching nothing but the 100% truth. Shalom to you, very beautiful Akim that's believing the truth, pushing the truth throughout the four winds, using your body as a living sacrifice for the Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Hey, I say Shalom to you, and Shalom to you, very few Aquaf that listen and learn, and Shalom to your children as well. It's your brother Ahmad from out of GMS Lake City. I titled this one "Hold On, Don't Quit." Yahweh, you know, I put God, but Yahweh's on your side. And I was meditating because I was listening to that song. It's a song by the Mississippi Mass Choir, and the leading singer is Leandra Johnson. And Jake used to sing that song when I was in the world, going to church and stuff like that. Jake sang, But anyway, it's one of the gifts that Yahweh Shai given me on this end. But just listening to the lyrics, man, there is inspirational. We gotta hold on. We gotta hold on and don't quit, because we know that Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is on our side, and everything that we're going through. Guess what? The Lord put it on us because, hey, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai know that we can handle it. You know, Right now we're living through a transition, and no one else can live through the transition. No one else can go through the afflictions like we've been set up to go through. This is why we gotta hold on and don't quit, because Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is on our side, man. That's why I started off reading Revelations 3 and 10 through 11. You gotta hold on to that crown, man. Because that's what dealing with you, you brothers out there, man. Dealing with the men. Hey, we fighting for a crown. We fighting, to be a doorsman, to open doors in the kingdom. Humble as we can be, man. We gotta hold on, man. Now is not the time to be quitting. Now is not the time to turn back. Because at the end of the day, we understand what's all about to happen. First and foremost, take ourselves out of the cage. Our power, right? Our Father, right? And our Lord and Savior, our big brother, is finally about to get some respect on the names, man. And that's what we push, man. We want Yahweh and Yahweh. Put respect on the name. Honor the name. Fear the names, man. Fear our power, man. Like we do. We want the world, we want the world to know Yahweh and Yahweh Shai like we do. As we see, they don't, And that, it can be frustrating being on this end, man, because everything on this end is just vexation, man. Everything. Every time we turn back around, and it's like, bros making videos on it, the time is going faster, right? Which means that about time you pay rent, it seems like a week or two later, it's time to freaking pay rent again. Or mortgage for those that got houses out there, man. Or you got to pay car notes again, or car insurance again. Got to go grocery shopping again. Got to put gas in the tank again. Got to go to work again. All these things that we do on this end, that is vexation, man. But at the end of the day, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai has chosen us out and set us aside to go through these things and understand that it is of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is doing these things. And the Lord told us to be patient. Why? Because I'm on your side, and I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna guide you through it. I'm gonna give you the understanding why you in it, right? And the Lord has done that for us, man. That's why we to be thankful. Be grateful for the things that we have. We really shouldn't be complaining, but just being grateful for what Yahweh and Yahweh Shai has first and foremost instilled in us, letting us know through our heavenly our spiritual fathers on the earth today, starting with the elders and apostles of GMS, man, Apostle Tahar on down, the bishops as well, man. Big brothers, man. The Lord could have left us out here like these, like these 2/3, man. Jake's still falling after Christianity, still calling on Jesus Christ. You got Jake's calling on Yeshua, Yahweh, all these names that don't come to nothing, man. And it sounds like the same thing over and over again. For those that watch, and it's like, man, it's just the same thing over and over again. But hey, we're coming into a time, man, and I don't even like saying that, but it's just what it is. It's just reality. We're coming to a time that, hey, the Lord is about to stop all the talking, man. You know, the Lord is going to stop all this repeating. Yahweh Shai is going to stop all this repeating and talking, man. Because there's too many people talking. There's too many people got their so-called philosophies, not the ways of Yahweh Shai ways, man. Their ways, not the Lord's ways, man. So we got to hold on, because there's things out here that we see that's set up to shift and to keep Jake's dead, man. To keep Jake's, hey, fatting for the sword. And Jake's biting the bait every time, Jake's biting the thing, they're biting the bait every time, This is Luke 22:31. It says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may shift you as wheat. Right. See, Satan constantly want to have us, man. Satan is only doing his job, man. Only doing his job. And we ain't weak. We ain't weak. And it says wheat, but hey, we not weak. We have Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. And the Lord already knows what we're going through, because it's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai putting us through it. So there it goes. I'm gonna make sure these headphones need. As soon as I start talking about Satan, right? You had that happening. The phone overheated, brothers and sisters. Salaki, let me make sure this is off too. Okay. All right, we good. So anyway, yeah, man. Satan desired to shift us as we are weak, but we're not weak, man. Weak. We ain't weak. We ain't weak at all, man. Let me take this off. We ain't weak at all. The Lord have us, man. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai have us, man. Everything is already mapped out, and the Lord is getting ready to, bless brothers, man. And you very few sisters, man. You know, and you very few sisters, that's really truly trying and seeking, man. We just gotta hold on and don't quit, because we already understand. We know that, hey, how about Shai about to work out everything in due time. All this about to make sense, man. All this about to make sense. Lord gonna close all these mouths, man. Because that's another thing. There's too many mouths open on this end, man. And I said that. Yeah, there's too many mouths open on this end, man. Let me finish this. Luke 22:32 says, but I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. Right. And it says, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. See? So, hey, Yahweh Shai prayed for the elect, that, hey, we don't fail, man. Our faith, hey, everything is strengthening, constantly enduring, constantly keep going, because, hey, all these things, hey, Yahweh Shai had to battle with it, man. We're being proven, and this is we're going through that proven we're in the proven time, not every, hey, not, and what we seeing is not everyone is able to sit at the table. Not everyone is able to drink of that cup, man. Being on this end, a lot of Jakes, man, they just lip servants, man. They don't want to go through nothing. They want everything given to them, just, teaspoon fed, man. They don't want to go through nothing, It says, and he said unto him, Lord, I am ready to go with thee both into prison and to death. He was telling Simon, man. He was telling Peter. Peter told him that, man. Hey, you gotta be willing to go to death with this thing, man. Death about the words of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. We got to be willing to, hey, fight all the way through. The Lord is looking for soldiers, man. The Lord is looking for judges, man. That's what the hopeful elect men are, man. We're the judges, Lord willing, if I'm of that precious number. Hey, the hopeful elect men are the judges. You're like on this end, how you have your governors, your presidents, you're the ones that give you the order. Well, in the kingdom, That's what that's what we're rehearsing our roles, man. The Lord is about to give us the world, man. When we say the world, we ain't talking about just the earth. The Lord, galaxies, planets, these are things that's in the blessings, eyes that have not seen, ears that have not heard, man. These are the things that's coming to those that truly fear and seek after Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. These are the things that are coming, man. You know? So that's why going back into it, that title, you gotta hold on and don't quit because Yahweh's on our side, man. You know? And like I said, being on this end, man, it's vexing, man. It's vexing. Like I just gave the examples a minute ago, man. Everything. It's like you just paid rent, you just paid mortgage. It's like 2 weeks or a week later, you gotta pay the shit again. You gotta be around people that you don't really want to be around. You gotta deal with. Hey, well, I mean, you don't really have to deal with the women no more. You really don't. I tell any Jake man, hey, I encourage Jake, hey, get your own space, man, because these women, they full of shit, man. They full of shit. And these women they don't want like what they say, I want a real man, a God-fearing man. They don't want that. It's just talk, man. They don't want that. These women don't want that. And I'm not talking to you hopeful sisters, man, that's rehearsing the righteous ways to the best of abilities. I'm talking about y'all are considered women because women goes into serving. Yeah, but these bad bitches, let's say that. These bad bitches, these hyenas, they don't want that, man. They don't want that. We coming to you seeing more and more how much the so-called black woman, the nigga woman, she hates Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. She hates leadership. She hates what's set up. You see what Eve said? She said the brothers did a video on it. She do not want to go to heaven because she don't see herself bowing to no man. She don't want to bow to no man. You know? So that's the vibration of Babylon, man. Eve on this end and Jake too. They've been the philosophies that they tell themselves. That's the problem with the earth today. This is why the Lord said he's got a problem with the inhabitants of the earth because there's no truth, right? There's no truth in it, man. Jake's bugged out. Jake's be talking with pride, not understanding what they saying gonna get them killed. Why? Because Jake's choose to stay in Esau's philosophies. They choose to stay in Esau's reality. And it's crazy because the Lord is putting the spirit on the so-called white man to, what they told you in the movie on Netflix, leave the world behind. So the Lord's putting the spirit on Esau to bring judgment, right? To get you out of that false reality, which is the reality that the so-called white man gave you and set up, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. But they don't want to get out of reality. I mean, they don't want to get out of fantasy. Get out of fantasy. That's what I'm trying to say. The reality, the fantasy that the so-called white man set up, this fantasy, all these different philosophies and things that they have on this end. But now the Lord is dealing with you through reality. And what we're coming to realize is on this end, these people don't want reality, man. I'm seeing that more and more. People want to be told a lie, as the scriptures say. They want smooth words. And who's the father of smooth words? The so-called white man. So they want the philosophies and the lies that this man bring and push on this end. They don't want to deal with reality. Prime example, Jake was at work today. And I don't even know why, but I'm just going to say it. Jake was at work today, right? I've been, this catching this woman, she been eyeing me for 2-3 months. So today, Eve, she, from what she told me, she went to the store, got Gatorade, bought me a Gatorade, put it in the mailbox, put a sticky note on it, wrote a number on the back of it, sprayed it with perfume. And Jake like, oh, okay, shit, all right. Jake get some love, Jake out here in the heat walking and shit, right? Gets to talking to her, didn't realize it's like these people love the fantasy, man. They want to live in this false fantasy. And reality is hitting hard every day. It's like, what more do you want? What more do you need to see? What more you got to go through? The Lord is even putting the spirit on the white man. They ain't even got to say it. They're saying it without even saying it. They don't fuck with you. They don't fuck with us, man. They don't fuck with us. And really, truly believing, man, like brothers say all the time, man, and I truly believe, man, hey, we are not for this world, man. We're not for this world. That's why everybody don't like us. People don't fuck with us, man. We're not of this world. We looked as stupid. We need to be put to death. All these things. Your family, hey, they disown you. Your exes, they disown you. They don't want you raising your seed that you gave them. Everything disown us, man. And that's how we know we gotta hold on, don't quit, because at the end of the day, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai's on our side, man. You know? These people don't want reality. 2/3 of us so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, Haitians, Jamaicans, right? And you heathens too. They don't want reality, man. They they don't want reality. They want fantasy. They want this. They want to stay in that Disneyland mentality, man. You know, Magic Kingdom mentality. You can live through anything if magic made it. And now they're being hit with reality. It don't feel good. This is how we know a lot of Jakes, right? A lot of Jakes gonna fold, man. They're gonna take that RFID chip. That's why Esau's stripping everything from you, man. He's stripping everything that he set up through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Now, everything he set up, he's taking it from you, taking away your freedom of speech. Hey, you think you got control of that house? You don't. You gonna come out these houses. You gonna put cameras in your house like you have now. We're gonna be over them cameras. It's cameras on your TV. We're gonna control everything you do, everything you think. If you put that RFID chip in, we're gonna control how you think, control your emotion. This is the things that they want. This is what they're saying. Instead of living through the spirit of Yahweh Shai and accepting the ways of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, knowing that you're not going to be perfect on this end, but you're rehearsing to the best of your ability. They don't want that. To be told that you are kings and princesses, they don't want that. To be told that you are better than the 17 heathen nations, man. You are over them. You are more better than them. The Lord don't care. They don't want to be told that. They don't care that. They just want the bag. They want money. They want the false fantasy reality. We're not for this world, man. We're not for these people don't even deserve us, man. You know? Because they're freaking wicked. Everything on this end is just wicked, man. You know? So let me get this, man. Going back up, jump up to Luke 22 and 28. It says, ye are they which have continued with me in my temptation. This is why we're praying, Lord, willing to be of that number that, hey, we are of that number that continue with Yahweh and Yahweh Shai through the temptation. You know? That's why going back, we got to hold on and don't quit, man, because as you see, if you quit, what you going back into? Look at all the philosophies out here, man. Look what the Lord rescued us from, man. The earth won't even, this earth ain't running if it wasn't for Yahweh and Yahweh Shai putting a spirit on us to even tell these heathens and 2/3 of what's going on, man. They don't realize the earth is allowing to run because the Lord said, hey, I'm speeding up the days so the elect be sealed. That means if the elect, Matthew 24 and 22, roughly paraphrasing, if the once the elect is sealed, do you not understand that everything that you can solely imagine is coming to an end? It's stopping. And the Lord is showing us that now. Spirit's Airline, done. 30,000 Amazon workers, done. JetBlue Holiday, they on their way out, done. Everything is about to be done. That fantasy that Jakes want to hold on to, that you trying to cleave on to, the Lord has said, I'm done with that. Miss me with that. I'm done with that. I was never even with that. Why are you trying to hold on to something that don't work? And that's what we're seeing more and more in this end. Jakes want to hold on to something that never worked and it never benefited you, man. No matter how you trying to make it work for you, it don't benefit you, man. The stuff that's set up in the place, it doesn't benefit us. This is why we want out. We want it out, man. We need out. We need help. You know? Luke 22 and 29, it says, and I appointed unto you a kingdom as my father have appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And this is what we want, man. And rulership and righteousness, man. First and foremost through the spirit of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. This world got to be ruled off righteousness. There's too much wickedness going on. It's been run off wickedness. Look what wickedness is doing. Everything is dying. Jakes don't realize that everything is dying. People dying, animals dying. You got animals the animals that lives in water that's supposed to be able to live in water, bleaching themselves, man, bleaching themselves. They're sacrificing themselves like they out of there, man. The trees are dying. The plants are dying, right? The atoms of the things that everything is dying, man. It's a low vibration. The music is dying. It's wicked. The movies, everything is dying. Everything is dying. The energy of what America have produced on this end, everything on this end, it's dying. It's coming to an end, man. America hits its 250 mark July 4th this year, man. That's it. 250 years of wickedness of Babylon in their philosophies and what they have on this end, what they've been promoting and pushing, man. It's done. Everything is dying. You see uproars of the people, more uproars, earthquakes. You know, the Lord is taking away the grace period. That's why when you hear us say the grace period is closing, the doors of mercy is closing, they're taking you. You see that the Lord is giving you that in the physical. You got them taking away your food stamps. They're cutting your food stamps. That's mercy. When you have food stamps, that's the Lord showing you mercy. They're taking away. You're going up in gas. Gas was $1 or something. Gas was $2, $3. That was mercy. Now it's jumping up in Cuba right now. As I speak, it costs $40 to a gallon. It's $40 a gallon. If you round that up, it's gonna take about what? Probably like 3 to 250, 275, $300 just to fill up your tank. So the Lord is taking away your fun time. You know, spirits. The first thing to go is spirit. That's not hypothetical. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shai. The Lord said, I'm taking that spirit of mirth out of the land, man. JetBlue Holiday on their way out, gone. Only ones that's gonna be flying, only ones that's gonna be jet selling is the so-called elite nation of Edom, man. And we ain't even hating because the scriptures say, live it up, laugh now. They supposed to be doing what they doing, man. You know? We won't even take it personal. They supposed to be doing what they doing. This their last hurrah. This the last time they in rulership. That's why everything on this end, man, when you learn how to just don't take it personal and you just stay spiritual, shit, because I know me, man. Jake be out here, man. I'm not gonna lie, you know, Jake get in the flesh sometimes. You be like, motherfucker, you know, yeah. But most of the time, be honest, I be like, only if they knew. Only if they knew. These people don't know, man. Only if they knew who they talking to, who they offending. They don't know. These people don't know shit. These people don't know you brothers. These people don't know you few sisters. You know, these people don't know the children that love Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. They don't know. They ain't supposed to. They ain't supposed to, man. So you get to a point in this thing where you realize you just stop taking it personal. You know, you don't take it personal. You know, you just gotta, hey, like Pastor Tahar said, you love suffering, man. You just get to a point. It's fun. It's funny to me. That's why y'all, on my channel, Jake laugh about a lot of stuff, man. That's just my spirit. I laugh at a lot of shit, man. Shit that people don't laugh at, I laugh at, man. That's just always been me. You know, and now having this truth, it just make more sense. Shit funny to me, man. It's like, hey, it's cool, cool. It's supposed to be that way. These people don't realize who they talking to, who they dealing with, man. You know, they don't realize that you got brothers that's willing to, hey, especially dealing when it comes to Jake. Jakes don't realize you talking to a brother that's that's willing to lay his life down and his beliefs down for the name of the name of Yahweh Shai, just so you can come back in the kingdom through the elect groanings, man. They don't understand how deep this is. They don't understand what they're part of, man. But at the same time, we don't get offended because at the end of the day, the Lord ain't let them understand. They ain't supposed to. So going back into it as a whole, I know Jake took like a right turn, right? But hold on, don't quit, because Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is on our side. And you about to see real soon, man. I'm telling you, the Lord's gonna start adding the brothers. Lord's gonna start doing stuff, miracles. You're gonna know, because the times we're coming into for repeating everything, repeating the same precepts, doing videos after videos, reading, going to camp day in, day out through any type of weather, and all these things that's going on, repeating it over and over again. Listen, when the lights cut off and the blackouts happen, it ain't blackout for you. When the lights cut off and these blackouts happen, it ain't lights out for us. It ain't blackouts for us, man. That's going to Matthew 25, man. That oil is in here, man. We understand. We know. You know, these people, lights out. You ever seen what they do when the lights out? When in these prisons, man? I like Jay like watching them jail shows, especially when you go to hotels. It's like that'd be the only thing late at night be on them jail shows. But I just like watching that shit. That and cops. But they turn them lights out, them people go crazy. They be talking themselves, going crazy, screaming, end up freestyling about stupid shit. Motherfuckers get crazy. You know? So we in them times, man. These ain't jokes. These ain't games. Ain't never been jokes. Ain't never been games. We in them times. And these people about to feel it. They gonna feel it, man. I was gonna post a video earlier, but I feels like, no, don't post it. But they at my job, man. Right now, during this time, we in a food drive. They're doing a food drive at my job. And guess what? I've been doing this for a decade. People ain't bringing no food in. Ain't nobody giving food for the so-called what they call it? Um People that don't really got no funds, man. People ain't got no money. Ain't nobody bringing no food in. These people don't understand the mirth is gone. Them good times, that mercy period, the grace period, it's gone. It's done. It's gone. Now you're gonna know what it feels like to have waffles and no syrup. Cereal, no milk. You know? Especially for these damn Edomites. Them curses falling on them heavily, man. They bugging out. You know? And these ain't games. These ain't jokes. This is just reality. Hey, call her lawyer, how about Sean Shot? Because we tired of this place, man. We want out. We want out of this shit, man. You know? Bring more death, bring more destruction, cause more uproars of the people, you know? Let something else major happen. Motherfuckers just be moving like they got free will. There ain't no such thing as free will, man. Motherfuckers at work mad at you. Don't even know why they mad at you. Man. In due time, it's gonna all make sense what we've been sacrificing our time and stuff into. So you gotta hold on, man. That's talking to you, Akim. That's talking to you, Akwaf, which is brothers and sisters in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. That's talking to you, children, as well, man. We gotta hold on. Because we know the God we serve. We know the God we worship. We don't need signs and big signs and know that the Lord showing us that I'm here, I'm with you. We don't need that. We just know. The Lord put it in our spirit to just know. And we know, because the Lord even showed us in the walk of this thing, I'm with you. We know. So as we continue to know, because the Lord is allowing us to know and don't quit, keep knowing, keep going, keep pushing, keep striving. You know, don't quit. Don't quit. I don't care what these motherfuckers out here tell you and what they trying to say about us and what they trying to say about. Don't quit, man. Don't quit. Keep pushing, man. Pray to Yahweh about Shem Shai. That's another thing. Pray more, man. Pray. You know? These people ain't got it. They don't know what's going on, man. But the Lord has allowed us to know what's going on, what's coming. And these ain't jokes. It's already happening. While Jakes are laying down going to sleep, we are watching. We're always watching. We go home, we at work. We got our minds stayed up because we want out. We know we about to be out of here, man. And like Apostle Tahar said, you can see it. The writing is on the wall, man. We months away from this thing, man. You know? We months away. All that far back, they're talking about the RFID chip implanting in people more and more now. So this is how we know we're close. Once they push the RFID chip mandate everywhere, everyone gotta have it. Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Like when we eating live on StreamYard, it says it's a wrap, and the little surprise. Yeah, it's gonna be a wrap, man. That's it. It's a wrap. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. It's your brother Ahmad about the GMS Lake City camp. You know, pray this is edifying to the body, man. You know, Jake got it. I've been sitting here at my daughter's daycare. I know they probably looking through the window like, what is he doing? He seemed like going off on somebody, but hey, we doing the work, man. Hey, we find times, man. We make time for Yahweh Sharon Shah to do. That's another thing, man. And that's why I said, man, when I think about it through the spirit, man, brothers make time, man. Brothers be making time and sacrificing, man. You sisters too, you very few sisters, man. And that's why I said, man, hold on, man, because in due time, it looks stupid. It sounds crazy, but it's gonna make sense, man. These people don't know who they going up against. They don't know who they talking against. They don't know who they trying to get fired from the job, who they lying on, who they trying to kill, who they trying to ride from. They don't know. They don't know, man. They don't know. They don't know who they offended. They don't know. But guess what? They gonna know. Like the song say, they know. They know. They gonna know. And real soon, they gonna feel it. They ain't just gonna know. They gonna feel it. The Lord go to war about his, man. And we believe that, man. Hey, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai go to war about it, about theirs, man. And you brothers that's out there, you sacrificing and you putting your life on the line day in, day out, man. Trust and believe. Hey, watch the Lord. Hey, watch the Lord go to work for you, man. Lord already be showing signs. Hey, watch the Lord go to work for you, man. Hey, Shadow One. Hey, Shadow One to the Akim on the common board. Shadow One, Yahabashan Shah Barakatah. Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold, ye among the heathen in regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work at work in your days. Right. The Lord's gonna work at work in our days, man. Don't believe us. We're set up to tell you what the Lord already said he's gonna do. Wait a minute. Did that just go over your head? We are an image of what Yahweh and Yahweh Shai already said. It's already done. Listen, it's already done. It says, for I will work and work in your days which ye will not believe. Though it be told to you. Even though it's told to the Lord is telling you right here, it's already done. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what I told you to do. Remember, who told you that they was stiff-necked? Remember, who told you they was gonna come against you? All I want you to do, all I need you to do, just continue to keep doing. It's gonna make sense at the end. It's gonna make sense. It already makes sense to a lot of us now, but it's gonna really show in the end. It's gonna really show. It's gonna really count in the end. These people are about to feel it, man. They don't know what's going. I'm telling you, I'm around people, brothers out there too, you sisters out there too. They don't know what's coming. Even those that prepping and they think they got. I'm talking to people at work. I got this. I got that. I got my guns. I got this. Not realizing you don't know if you're gonna be here to use those things. They don't know what's going on, man. They think that they got it figured out, and they don't. Even though it's told to them. Hey, hey, y'all Salaki for my excitement, man. That's just Jake, you know. But anyway, Jake got to get in here. I got to get my seeds, man. We got to go do some walking. Jake been trying to exercise, get this weight off. That's another thing I encourage brothers and sisters, man. Hey, try to get into exercise and find time, man. In your downtime, hey, exercise. Listen to some chill music. Change it up, man. Sometimes being on this end, it's like everything is a low vibration. So you try to find the best thing out of the worst things that we have over here, man. You know, you know, it's just what it is, man. But at the same time, we almost home. We almost home. So hold on, don't quit, because Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is on your side. Shalom.